Hey, what's up, everybody? Today we're going to be outlining our 2019 habitat improvement plan. It's going to be taking place on our home property right behind our house, 21 acres in southwest Michigan. So I hope you guys enjoy. Stay with us. All right, so here's the aerial of our property with the property lines. This is 21 acres. This is our house over here. So I want to give you guys really quick kind of what our property looks like. So this blue area right here, this is a lot of flooded timber. It's really hard to do much of anything with in the spring, summer, even fall months. It stays flooded pretty much all year round unless we have a really hot summer. So other than providing good access, the deer usually don't run through this. So it does provide us good access getting into our woods, but outside of that, there's really not a whole lot we can do with it. This area right here, so this is the transition line between our woods and this cattail marsh. So this creek system that runs through our property and kind of curves down here, it is a really, really thick, wet, nasty, tall cattail marsh. So typically, other than winter, this is really hard to navigate as well. So our main area of focus is going to be right here in the middle of our property. A couple things that we need on our property is we need some better cover, primarily horizontal cover, because when the leaves fall through our woods, we can see really far through it. We need some bedding. Deer typically don't bed on my property. They pass through my property north to south, moving from the ag fields, but they don't normally bed right on our property. And then we need to offer a couple different food sources. So that's kind of our overall game plan, with the bedding and some better cover being the primary things. So here's the property improvement plan that we came up with. So what already exists is this main food plot right off the flooded timber and these two smaller food plots. And they've been successful. They've done a good job attracting deer, especially cruising just before dark, going to those ag fields. But again, we really want to try to hold some deer on our property. So one of the things we're going to try to do first with the swamp and cattails are we're going to try to find some high spots through here, or make our own high spots, and try to make as many individual beds as we possibly can, and give some bucks a lot of different options for areas to bed in the swamp. So we know that bucks like to bed by themselves. They like to bed in high spots in swamps and marshes. So we're going to try to create as many as we can, in hopes that they'll pick a few that they like and start bedding right here in this area. Might not be this many, it might not be in these specific locations, but in general, we're going to try to create buck bedding throughout the cattails and creek system. This big orange area right here, we're going to try to create a doe bedding area here. This is some higher ground. It's got a lot of good undergrowth already. It's got a lot of good trees that we can hinge cut. So we want this to hopefully hold one doe family group, maybe two, depending on how big we can make it. But we would really like to get some does bedding here. And we actually might, depending on what it looks like when we're all done, we might create one other doe bedding area just off the corner of our food plot, where we can hopefully still sneak into some of these stands without them seeing us, but maybe give another doe family group another spot to bed. All of these trails, so we're going to hinge cut. All these trails, obviously the blue and all the little orange fingers indicate that we're going to hinge cut these trails all through our property here. So that's going to give the deer some really easy, predetermined travel routes, and it's going to create a lot of horizontal cover through our woods. So these hinge cuts will likely end up being a lot bigger than what it shows on the map, create a lot more cover than what it's showing, and that should really open up the canopy, get some more undergrowth growing, and give deer good horizontal cover with the hinge cuts, and give them some good predetermined travel routes. Another food plot we're going to try, so this area is pretty wet too. It's not exactly the flooded timber, but it's really clumpy grass, wet soil. Doesn't do really good for most typical food plot stuff. So we're going to try and plant some duck potato here. And if we get enough sunlight going, or getting down into our trails, we're going to try and plant some duck potato moving along these two trails right here too. And that's an aquatic plant. It can grow in, I've heard, 1 to 2 feet of water. Does really, really good in moist, swampy soils like what I have. So that is something that I saw in the hunting public, those guys keying in on duck potatoes, so we're going to try planting some here. This red area up here, so this is kind of a dead zone in our property. There's a lot of dead ash and just grass. It's very similar to this area, clumpy grass, stays wet most of the year, and just has a lot of dead ash trees. It's kind of a white-tailed desert, if you will. So what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to get a bunch of red dogwood, hardwood clippings. We're going to try to just plug them right into the ground. And we'll also probably try to broadcast some seeds and stuff in here as well. But we'd like to get a nice thick dogwood patch, give deer some more cover here. And then we're probably going to do a lot of this dogwood also around the edges of our food plots, probably in the doe bedding areas and throughout some other areas in our woods. But to start, we're going to focus on this area that's really dead. These yellow spots are current stand locations. Those might move depending on how deer travel through our property. And then finally, we're going to try to create a visual barrier so deer, and people can see from our food plot straight to, the kitchen window of our house. You can see really easily through here when the leaves are down. So we want to knock down some trees, make basically just a big visual barrier, a big wall that blocks deer's view from our woods where we want them to our house as well as the neighbors' houses. It also gives us a good travel area so we can access through the flooded timber where the deer normally don't walk. We can walk right behind this, hopefully be out of sight, and sneak into some of these stand locations. All right, there you go. There's our plan for 2019. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And hey, if you did, please do us a favor, hit that like button down below. And also, if you want to stay up to date with all the improvements that we're going to be doing, hit that subscribe button as well. We're going to be breaking down each segment that we do here this spring and giving you guys videos showing you exactly what we're doing and what it looks like. So thanks again for tuning in. Everyone have a great night. And remember, be a sportsman, make a sportsman.